Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this up. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to explain this again. I'm gonna do it with something quick and short. This is a video about the weird codes I keep seeing, or like paragraphs and sentences, or sentences in words. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can get this on here so you can read it. It says Alcatel has the Alcatel symbol. Alcatel. All C A tell target. All CA tell target. Sentence in one word with a symbol. That's the kind of crazy shit I be seeing. Or, as you know, or as you may have heard or read or anything about the targeted harassment situation for some people, they're always trying to get you locked up in the mental hospital or arrested or whatever, right? It's a gas station card. It says speedy rewards or speedy rewards, like sent back to the hospital real quick. Because I've been warded before. It sucks. Being around actually crazy people is extremely stressful. I'm not sure if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know how to explain it because I don't see it all the time. I don't usually go around looking for it unless I'm like showing it. I'm trying to show people what I see and see if I can find somebody that can like give me a response to this. Now, I no longer believe in God or demons or any of that. I used to. I was raised in a church family and went to a church school. I was at church like 6 out of 7, sometimes 7 days a week. Twice on Wednesdays and twice on Sundays. Went to youth group, went on retreats and all that. Yes, I was molested way back when I was a kid because I lived in a church. I lived in an enclosed Christian community until I was like, I don't even remember how old. I think we moved to Elyria when I was 16. We moved out of there. But like nobody lived there that wasn't a crazy religious person. It's a Christian Missionary Alliance place called Beulah Beach in Vermilion, Ohio. Many people have been molested there. Tons. Like, they're crooked. Don't go there. Don't support them. Let's see what else. But anyway, yeah, I don't believe in God and demons and all that shit. But the code thing, or the sentences inside of words and like entire paragraphs inside of sentences and phrases, is just, I can't figure it out logically. I'm saying, like, I can see to where when I'm sensitized to things that, like, if I just see a random thing, that it would trigger or cause a response, an emotional or mental response to what I see. And I could also understand that possibly a machine would cause me to look up or notice that at any given point in time. Just like I see people's license plates a lot, and they're not even customized plates. Like, I know they use a lot of customized plates in the harassment thing because I've seen the customized plates, and like I just can't explain it. I have no idea what it is. I know I can't be the only person that's ever seen that. So like I try to look for some like symptoms of demonic possession and all that craziness, just to look for something that will relate to what I'm saying so I can correlate it or cross-reference it with something legit and logic. And then I'm not the only one seeing this craziness. Because I gotta tell you, like, other than all the other craziness due to my situation, like, that is one of the farthest, most awkward things I've ever seen. Because, like, I used to do hella drugs. Tons of drugs. So many drugs. So many drugs. I don't do drugs no more. Life's not quite as exciting or pleasant without drugs. But I also used to have two jobs and, like, uh, provide productive services to the community and all that shit. So, I have no idea what it is. It's one point. It's one part of the targeting that I haven't quite figured out yet. Just like I think a lot of it is machine. Like, I can understand why people think it's a religious thing or supernatural or demons or whatever. I can understand that. I don't fucking believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to look at things responsibly and logically and reasonably before I'm gonna go jumping into some supernatural bullshit. Like, I've seen a lot of crazy shit in my life. A lot. I've even seen demons. I sure have. And I still don't believe in them anymore. I used to worship God and be all into that bullshit and be a Christian. Was an agnostic for a while. Then I started getting into Satanism and demonology and all that shit and tried to worship Satan and tried to sell my soul and all that shit. I sold my soul to the devil. And now I'm kind of pissed. Because I didn't get shit out of it because the devil does not exist. Can you dig it? Like, I'm saying, I'm not really sure what other people would label me. I don't know if I'm an atheist or an agnostic atheist. I don't fucking believe in God or the supernatural. I just don't. Like, I always believe there's a strong possibility. I do. I don't believe that evolution works the way they say it does. I don't believe the Big Bang went the way they think it does. To me, those are just theories, or they're like, evolution is fact to a point, but I don't think it quite works the way they say it does. I don't believe in flat earth or any of that other stupid conspiracy nonsense bullshit, but I also don't believe that gravity works the way they say it does either. I believe in gravity. Like, obviously, like, it's kind of hard to not believe in gravity, right? Like, but I just don't think it works quite the way they say it does. I don't think that the functionality of gravity is like, I don't know. Like, I get that larger bodies of mass attract things to them because, like, hey, man, I have lots of friends that like fat chicks. You know what I'm saying? No offense to fat chicks. No offense at all. I used to be fat, too. Like, I was fat for a really long time. Thank you, prescription pills that I didn't need. Other than make me super calm so that everybody else could deal with my shit instead of allowing me to have any kind of health, you also helped me gain 80 pounds in 3 months, and it took me until I was 40 to get the weight off. So thank you. But anyway, like, yeah, I see entire phrases and sentences, and I see phrases and descriptions of shit in just words. And it's not really there, but if you notice what I was saying, then you can, hopefully you can understand what I'm getting at. And those are just two short examples. Like, I sat here and looked at a bunch of crap laying around me to try to find something so that I could explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like this. I showed this on the last one that I erased. All right. It says all-purpose sprayer right here. But since I'm surrounded by crazy religious people, to me it says all purposes. Right here. Sorry. All purposes prayer. All purposes are prayer. Because of crazy religious people. Because that's something that's in my head that I'm surrounded by and sensitized to. Like this shit up here, the blimp. You see the blimp? The Goodyear blimp. This is in the room that they had me stay in here while I came here to fix some stuff. It says Goodyear #1 in tires. Well, first of all, I had a really shitty year. So Goodyear. And then it says #1 in tires, and I went through like 3 or 4 fucking tires while I was gone. One of them was actually slashed. Like, those are just random things I'm sensitized to. Just like there was a Target bag hanging up when I came in here. I don't think they even shop at Target. Like, they might. I don't know. There's tons of, like, there's red everything here. They always wear red, and they get all pissed off when I mention the shit or just change the subject and try to avoid it. It's fucking great. Because, like, I mean, if it really was supernatural and shit, that means that my crazy religious family is possessed by demons. So, there's that. Oh, and also the sump pump goes off every time I mention some stupid shit. And, like, to me, that's just somebody with a machine, like, sending frequencies or signals to cause that to happen. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do that with some pretty mediocre technology. I think a lot of this can be done with mediocre technology. The customized television thing, I don't know if I explained it in another video that I left up here or not. But, like, yeah, if you're involved in the harassment thing, on the other side, if you're not a harasser, I mean, if you're a harasser, you're more than welcome to answer my videos. I'll know if you are or not. It won't take long. I just want to know, man, do other people see the sentences and codes and shit and phrases and words and plates and all that? Like, it's really weird. Like, it's interesting and entertaining, but it kind of creeps me out. I don't even know when it started. I can't remember. It just happened to me one day. I was like, that was weird. I figured it was because I was wasted or drunk or coming off of drugs or something when I quit doing drugs. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I can't even think of any legit way to, like, explain it. Because, like, to be sensitized to something and then have a machine cause you to look at something and feel, then whether or not the machine causes you to feel the emotional way, if you're already sensitized to it, then you're going to have your own personal emotional reaction to things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you hear somebody's name on TV and it makes you remember somebody you know with that same name. And then you feel all bummed out, like, man, I really miss that person. I wish I could see him. It's kind of like that. However, when it comes to the codes and sentences and shit and sentences, I've never heard anything like that. And what would cause me to look at individual specific letters and shit to play them out as phrases in my dome? For real. Like, it's pretty deep. Like, it's pretty deep. Man, my teeth are nasty today. Yellow as fuck. Caution, coffee will stain your teeth. Also, I have not brushed my teeth yet today. I didn't brush my teeth yesterday either. It's like the ODBs be all like, I keep shit stains in my drawers to make it so funky for ya. Well, you know what? I keep my breath smelling bad so you can smell the shit that I spit, bitch. Fuck y'all. That's why every time you get in my face and yell, I get right up in your face so you can smell my nasty breath. I do that shit on purpose. You best believe it. For real. Because people that really know me, like back in the day at Job Corps and shit, I got kicked out of my heavy equipment class one day because I was brushing my teeth in class. Because I had a toothbrush I used to carry around and chew on. Because I always had to chew on something. I always used to have a toothpick or something. I was always chewing on something back in the day. I don't know why. It's just a tick that I used to have. It was a lot about not being able to smoke, I think, because I was trying to quit smoking. And like they were like, oh, chew gum. I think it started that way. Also, I used to have really awesome teeth. I just did. I used to be a really good-looking guy. And like, call me narcissistic or cocky as fuck or whatever, but I mean, I used to look just like Elvis. For real. Had the hair. Like, I don't really know what's going on with this. Like, I'm 40, and like, I didn't even start looking 40 until last year. Like, I looked super young. Like, this shit really does age the shit out of you. I can see around my eyes I'm starting to look kind of old and strung out, and they're starting to sink in and shit, which is weird because I'm starting to lose weight. I have a theory that I may have cancer, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, totally don't care. Like, I could go to the doctor, but I'm pretty sure they just give me some bullshit. Like they do everywhere else. Because, like, if you're a target of the harassment, they will lie to you about every motherfucking thing. I'm convinced I got a false birth certificate, or that I got a legit birth certificate, and the people that they sent me to that said were my real family because I tried to go meet them and talk things out with them, I don't think I was really related to those people genetically. I don't. I just don't. This bitch told me I was like, because I went there and I was like, oh yeah, I went and I went to the house that was the last, most recent known address. When I got there, the girl that was there, I should say woman, I shouldn't say girl, because she was grown, you know what I'm saying? I just say girl because I have a sister that's my half-sister, because we were both adopted, and she looked just like her. So, I could see that she was related to her, and then she told me she had no idea where her mom lived, even though she only lived like 2 blocks away, or a couple blocks away, or something. It wasn't far away at all, it was like 2-minute drive. Had no idea how to get there or anything like that, hadn't talked to her in forever, but lived right fucking there, lived in her house, even though she had moved out. Makes no goddamn sense to me. Then I get there and I'm talking to her and I'm like, you know, it's cool. I understand. If you just didn't want kids, or if you had drug problems, or it was an unwanted pregnancy, I'm totally cool with that. I'm just curious. I'd like to know about my dad. Had zero information on my dad. Gave me 2 different names. And then she's like, well, I don't have any pictures of him or anything, but like, do you know what you look like when you were a baby? I'm like, yeah, I've seen baby pictures of me. She's like, oh, well, I got some baby pictures of him. I'm like, so let me get this straight. You have baby pictures of the dude. No pictures of him when you were with him. You were only with him for a certain time. You don't know a goddamn thing about his family or anything, but you have baby pictures of this motherfucker? Like, no, bitch. That's not real. What that is she had baby pictures of me and thought she's going to pull it out like, oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I don't buy any of that bullshit. Y'all are going to have to do better than that. Like, there's no need to lie to me if she was really my mom. She could have just told me. I wasn't trying to move in, bitch. I just wanted some basic history. So I would know, like, what my genetic makeup is, where my family's from, as far as other countries or whatever, or the history of the family and shit, you know, like family tree or whatever. And like, you know, medical history, maybe I really do have mental issues and it's something that gets passed down genetically and I just need to know that. I don't believe that there's anything wrong with me at all, frankly. Like, I think I have a temperamental problem and certain things cause me to be more paranoid than I need to be about other things. But as far as that goes, that's as far as that goes with me. I've had nobody logically, like, put it out there to me in a way that I can grasp that says that I actually have all these mental problems that everybody says that I have. Also, like, everywhere else I've lived, and several of my people that used to be my friends here also be like, "You're not crazy, dude. I don't think there's that much wrong with you at all." I'm like, "Me the fuck neither." See, and I'm already irritated and I'm speaking all stupidness and like not using intelligible, like comprehensive intellectual wording of things because I'm already irritated and shit. And like, I really want to show people more of the weird code shit I keep seeing in words that I see in phrases and sentences because it's weird, man. It's just weird. But anyway, randomness about organized stalking and electronic harassment. Just saying.